Hello, everybody. Here is the voice of Taro. I hope you can hear me better. I had to restart this video session because I had a problem with the voice recording for the microphone. So I hope now everybody can hear me. I just perfect. Very good. Very good. Hello, dear. I speak the truth. So lovely to see you. I haven't been on my emails yet. I've been very busy. So, in case you wrote an email to me, I'm sorry if I didn't reply. I haven't been there yet because of loads of things. So, I welcome everybody here, whoever is going to find this. Thank you again for helping me out with the microphone there, speak my truth. And I'm looking forward to have this session. I had a lot of things to do because apart from me being tarot reader, I am also a singer. So we are preparing for a gig. So it's a really busy time. But anyways, it's been a very transformational time for every one of us. It's been Neptune retrograde, and also it had been, if I'm not mistaken, a new moon in Cancer. So we may have had experienced a lot of turbulences um, regarding to emotions, psyche, um, also perhaps uh, different karmic situations appearing, wanted to be healed, wanting to be solved or resolved. So they may have been a lot of transformational period of um, for every one of us. So if you any one of you experience this, so you know that this is collective consciousness energy, and we all are actually going through different healing periods and different transformational states. So I hope that it's going to ease up a little bit your perception about yourself in regards to not feeling alone, because we are all in this together as a collective. So no matter how you feel, no matter where you stand in your life, in the point of life when you are now, remember you are not alone. You are never alone. You are always worthy. You are always surrounded by your spirit guides, and also your loved ones, whether they are in this realm or whether they are in another realm, they're still with us. Hello, everybody. Hello, Kiss JJ, and welcome. Um, also, this period of time is being full of a lot of changes, just different timelines together, and depending on our vibration, that's where we are getting into. I want to remind every one of you, um, law of attraction, one of the many universal laws. As much as I am aware of, there's at least 50 or more universal laws, and I would mention a couple of those most important in our lives are the law of attraction and law of cause and effect, and as well as many more. These are going to be very prominent this time to really focus on in our lives, uh, because it may help us to navigate our lives a little bit more in a positive way, even though this word seems to be very dark and very confusing at this stage. This word seems to be very stressful and whatnot. it still needs to be really focused on our vibration, because things that we can't control uh, are gonna be those that we need to focus to release, and try to focus on our individual lives. Okay, whatever happens in the present moment in my life as of now and here, you know, not outside of my life bubble. Whatever the system is creating, whatever the injustice in the world, it's nothing we can control as individuals as much, but we can control it, or we can literally not control it, but we can change the energy field as a collective if we focus on a positive intentions and positive things in, and positive thoughts and positive control of our life. We emit a positive vibration into the world as well, which helps us um, to raise the vibration of entire planet. So I hope that makes sense for all of you, and I hope that all of you, are going to take that into consideration in those moments where you feel down, where you feel that what is crumbling down, whatever is happening outside of your personal reality or your personal space is, can be shifted, can be helped by the vibration. And as well, if we're going to law of attraction, there's a lot of situation that we attract because we think in certain ways. So I've been through these states as well. So I'm talking from my own experience as well as collective experience. So I hope that that's going to be helpful for all of us. Remember, you are not alone. You are here to do a great service to humanity and the planet and the all the living beings and animals and nature, and we all have some gracious mission, even just uh, emitting a positive energy and vibration so that the planet earth can safely um, move to fifth dimensional density, as there where it's heading to at the moment. So the planet Earth is in between third and fifth dimension now, and it really depends on all of us, on every one of us that are here. How are we going to manage our lives? Are we focusing our lives regarding to uh, or based on our fears and our negative thoughts, and based on what we see outside but cannot necessarily um, take control of? Or are we focusing on creation? Are we focusing on what can we help this collective to make this world a better place? This is going to be a test for all of us. How can we actually navigate this energy towards our intuitive path, towards our higher self consciousness, rather than towards the fearful based thoughts and intentions, and towards the fearful based actions that we do? So I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much, Kiss JJ. Very kind. Thank you for your love. I speak my truth. Love you all. So I've pulled, as you saw perhaps on the thumbnail, I've put collective reading 4 cards just for all of us to to get a little bit of an insight of the energies of as a collective, and then I'm going to take some private readings, or well, not private readings, sorry, personal readings, like any of you, free readings over here. So you can post the questions and I can do a few readings for you. Okay. Hello, RKRK. Okay, just give us a second. I'm gonna be doing the private read. I'm gonna be doing the uh, free readings very soon. Now I'm going to be focusing on. Can you all hear me well? Does my sound, is my sound loud enough? So what I've put. You're welcome. What I've put when I was asking the spirit guides and archangels and Pleiadians and Arcturians, when I was asking them um, for any divine message that my collective would need to know, I've put these four cards, which is the Eight of Fire, which is Eight of Wands, and Nine of Air, which is Nine of Swords. Release your ex and let go of control issues. So for those of you that will resonate, um, when it resonates, hello Empress B, welcome. I'm fine. How are you, everyone? How is everybody? So, yeah. So, what I would say regarding to this period of time for all the collective, and for those of you that resonate, I feel and RKs for some reason, I feel drawn to you regarding to this message as well. So let's see if when I'm gonna be doing your reading, whether it does somehow match whatever is here. But anyways, I this is for the collective, for all of us, which I've put before I went live. I asked the um, highest consciousness of all the beings of light for the message, and this is what I work with here. There's nothing, no darkness in here. There's no negativity, no negative low vibrational vibes um at present, and they're not welcomed either. So I'm working with light, so that means that with angels, archangels, spirit guides, and Pleiadians and Arcturians, and some other beings of collective consciousness of light. So that's what we're going to be doing today as well. Hello, Kevin. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Nice to see you again. It's been a while, yes, because as I was saying, um, apart from me being doing the readings, doing the tarot and the spiritual guidance, I am also a singer. So we are preparing for a concert, for a gig with my band. So that's why I haven't been able to come earlier. So and I'm always taking life as guidance, as a like, where am I guiding to, what, how, or when, or where, or to whom am I guided towards. So that's also everything happens for a reason. Everything happens the way it's meant to be. So perhaps it wasn't meant to be at the moment. So now we are here. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. I hope it's gonna be good. And thank you so much for your love. And so, Eight of Fire, Nine of Air, release your eggs, let go of control issues. This is message for the collective. Uh, with the already collective message that I've already said, previously. This one seems to really give this a great power. I feel because this anxiety we may in this period of time with the Neptune retrograde, and also it was, I think, new moon in Cancer. We all have been feeling a little bit of anxious. Perhaps we were really expecting negative um, situations. There could have been, for some of you, could have been feeling of insomnias, of could have been feeling of desperation, feeling of being stuck in a negative field of energy and not knowing how to get out of that spiral. So this is all for the collective, very prominent these times. And but what um, what angels and all the light beings really want to give us this period of time is that we need to start plunging into our own creativity. We need to start creating our life as we are, and not really think of what others think of us, not really think or feel discouraged because somebody else said something about us. Just disregard everything and anything that anyone says, because now in this period of time the polarities can be very prominent, or it is being very prominent, which means that we'll be challenged. We may be a feeling challenge, but this is to teach us not to give the focus to that anymore, but rise above it, rise above this, rise above this negative energy and people around us. And the once we do that, you can go to nature, you can meditate in any shape or form, you can start creating or write your own poems, or journaling. You can, do something that makes your heart dance, and this is going to help the energy to really lift up. So also, for those of you that have been in the status quo regarding to relationships, so there is a tendency of trying to control situations and always try to push, and maybe always trying to know what's next, what's going to happen in next week or 2 weeks. Now for some of you, I feel that it's a time when you will start feeling that the ex partners that no longer serve your highest good may start fading away. Okay, for those of you that are holding on to it, but it makes you feel toxic energy, or makes you feel stressed, makes you feel negative energy coming towards you. This is the sign that that path may be um, heading to closure, and angels are trying to recommend or advise to try to release at least the control of it, because if it's meant to be, it will always be, it will never pass you by, right? But if you are trying to control this, if for those of you that resonate, if you are trying to control it, always trying to find out when is he going to come, or when is she going to arrive, or whatever, take trying to control the situation, you are blocking the natural flow of the energy of that love. Okay, and if that is meant to be, universe cannot access that so-called uh, you're not in that vortex of that manifestation towards that, and you're blocking this universal creation of that you want, or that is destined for you. Okay, so it's very important not to try to control something that is beyond our control. So and if there we've been clinging on to or holding on to something for too long, that is giving us a headache and heartaches and all sorts of negative emotions, it's really important to release that. For some of you, I feel that that release will be permanent with those exes that you feel that they no longer serve your highest good. And for some of you, it will be releasing the control of it and becoming the natural river. Let it flow naturally and let that life flow. And then when you are perfectly aligned with that love that you desire or that you wish, and if you're meant to be, you once you get into that perfect alignment, it's not going to pass you by. It's going to still come in the right time. The universe always has, or the creation itself, all of life always has the perfect timing beyond the earth space or time. Okay, so we need to focus on releasing the controls that we try to have over things that are beyond our control. Okay, so that's what I feel for all of us as a collective energy. So for those of you that resonate, so it's something that was meant to be said. um Trust the divine timing, perfect, exactly. So thank you, everybody. Now I can take readings, some readings. I already tuned on RKRK, so I start with RKRK. Sent. May I ask a cue? Sent to your PayPal. I am taking questions. Thank you for so much. If I understood right, thank you so much for your donation. I'm very grateful. 2222, very much. So for all of you. So you're very welcome. So I will take a question. I will take questions now. You can give me questions, and I'm gonna again choose those that I'm drawn to. So I'm gonna start with RKRK, then I'm gonna take you, Empress, and whoever else would like to have a reading. Okay. I like a read if drawn. Okay, my dears, I speak my truth for sure. So okay, so let's start with our which was RKRK one? No, who was that? Yes. Okay, RKRK. I'm gonna take you here. Let's see. Okay, RKRK, because I kind of mentioned you in the beginning, I'm gonna continue with you because during this reading I somehow felt drawn to you as well. So maybe that message may be for you as well. And let's see what next. Then we're gonna take Empress B. Very good. Thank you so much for your donations. Thank you everyone whoever donated or donates or will donate. It's really beautiful, and I'm grateful. That it really is a blessing, and I'm grateful. Thank you so much. And so okay, it's been a while. Okay, sure, do not below for your short. You've been experiencing this, yes? Okay. So let me just go quickly through the chat so I don't forget anything or don't miss anything else. Okay, so all right, so let's start with RKRK. So, okay, great. So, thank you so much. Okay, so RK, tune into you, and I'm going to read the message. So I feel I'm going to pull this later. So first, you've got trust, keep an open mind, and the new love. With this trust, first, what I've heard was trust the divine timing, right? This situation is calling for you to have faith. So, this situation, I feel that you have already destined path, but you don't really seem to see it yet. It's not ready. It's like I feel and I hear something. It's like stirring sauce that has not been cooked yet, but you're trying to taste it every second and trying to make it work quicker because you feel impatient and you have set some form of mind onto whether and how long it may take for the sauce to be ready. But that's a metaphor. So the divine is saying, trust the divine timing, trust this, because perhaps that's why I felt connected to you while doing the collective reading. Trust the divine timing because I feel that, and connection with the trust and to keep an open mind. I feel that there could be something that you have your standards about regarding to love, regarding to relationships. I feel that you may have some form of set standards, but this relationship that you are talking about, that you are hoping for and you're waiting for, requires your mind to be open. Okay, you need to have an open mind because it's not a general traditional way that you would necessarily expect. Okay, he may be a little bit different, and that's perhaps something that you are battling with. Regarding to manifestation, okay, what, how to say, what energetic field are you manifesting from? Are you manifesting that based on that impatience, based on the um, desperation, based on the fear that what if we're not gonna be together? That field doesn't necessarily work for manifestations. As for instance, there's this Abraham Hicks, Esther and Jerry Hicks. Maybe you hear about these people. This couple has been channeling a collective. I really recommend them. This couple has been channeling for years and years and years. Collective consciousness or of a highest good, which they call themselves Abraham, and they are very good experts on law of attraction. I would recommend you, RK, to perhaps check them out and search for manifestation. Um, There was a great way of explaining this, so I'm gonna borrow their words just to explain it in a little bit clearer way. Imagine that field of creation that we all have. We are all the creators of our own destinies, of our own lives. There's something that is predestined, that we signed in as a spirits before we incarnate into this so-called school of life, the planet of school of life, which is meant to guide us towards learning of the higher consciousness that we've signed into. But then there are things that are related to whatever vibration, whatever way we manifest. And because we are all the creators and part of the source, we can manifest not only the positive but also the negative, depending on what vibrational state or what vibrational level we are trying to manifest, and what is the foundation of our manifestation. If it's the ego based energies like fear, like impatience, like desperations, like lack of confidence, the lack of all sorts, then the manifesting doesn't take place in a way we want it to, but it can manifest similar energies towards you that you emitting. So it's very important to when we manifest, it's very important to get into the vortex. They call it the vortex, this energetic field that is of higher vibration. And if you are outside of that vortex or outside of that higher vibrational creative energy, you may not manifest what you wish for. And on the other hand, as well, if that is not yours to be, for instance, I'm not saying it's not yours to be, but if there is something we try to manifest, but it's not ours to be in terms of destiny, then it may not be as well successful. So it's very important to keep an open mind and to keep the natural flow of things, staying in the present moment and trying to do as best as we can as a creators of our own life, and let that flow into us when the time is right. So trust the divine timing, okay. There may be a new person that maybe in your life already, and so you may have a choice, but let's focus first on that person that you're asking about, okay? If I'm waiting, manifesting is you can't see yourself with someone else. Yes. Also, it's very important to notice or realize. I would recommend you to try to meditate, at least go to the calm state, whether you love nature or whether you like meditating with meditation music, or whether you are like just sitting in the quiet corner of your room and being absolutely still. But you need to get into that field of stillness, okay, when your thoughts will stop. Okay, you need to stop your thoughts, at least for a moment, right? Because the thoughts are like living energies. There can be little demons, little demons trying to tell you things. I call them passing clouds. These are just the clouds that we see, but we don't need to interact with them. They are not the truth, right? The thoughts are just a passing cloud, just the energies that are created by our mind at a certain stage of our awareness. So we really need to calm our mind up to the stage that we just feel the spirit within. You focus on your breathing and then try to stop those thoughts. Stop focusing on those thoughts, and try to just keep still. That will take you out of this feeling of, because I'm empath, I feel energies, right? And with you, I feel desperate energy. Not desperate in a bad way. Don't get me wrong. I mean that this kind of, he was with me. I can't live without him. I can't do this. You know, it's very important and I mean it in the best possible intention towards you. If you wish to manifest love that you felt like it was like your home, it's very important to get to that still calm place, and from that place let it flow to you, because this way you are blocking the energy. Even if he was meant to be with you, even if he may be with you in future, you with that feeling of impatience and kind of desperate energy, you are blocking the universe its work. The universe is here in that vortex trying to work all the things that you want, and all those things that you try to manifest, and all that love, but you are blocking it with this energy of low vibration, which is those impatience and this feeling of, I can't exist without this love. But you need to first align yourself with yourself. It's absolutely essential for all of us that are trying to manifest love. We need to align with ourselves first, and then the love will come. You need to be first absolutely balanced with yourself, happy with yourself. Because even if you manage to somehow manifest him in other ways, like push it, it would it wouldn't, and for instance it is not the right time, you know let's say some people, and I don't recommend it, never do any spells, love spells towards love. It's absolutely no, against all the divine, okay? Because what you're doing, you're forcing something that is not to be yours at that moment. So you are basically cracking the natural flow of a divine, and it can turn back to you in a bad way. So, you know, but it's really important for all of you to try to really settle yourself with yourself. So, RK, that's what I recommend. That's why I feel with this, you don't need to be ready for the new love, but in terms to be ready for your love, you need to be ready to embrace yourself fully. Okay, am I right? Affirmations, yeah, affirmations, visualizations, having many fears and desperations. Yeah, the reason why you may be now without him or now out, it's because you are meant to focus on these things. You need to get rid of all those things that dragging you down vibrationally, right? If he's the right one, if he's the right match to you in this lifetime, universe will keep postponing it until you learn your own lessons. Both of you, right? Not only you, but him as well. You need to work on yourself in terms to become aligned. Once you are all in alignment with yourself, that means that you've gone through those fears, you've gone through those negative low vibrational energies, like desperation, fear, impatience. Once you heal them in you, or somehow in some way um get get that, release that, okay, and then you finally feel, okay, I'm actually fine with myself. I'm in the right place in my mind, body, and soul. I'm in great alignment. Then you're ready to be aligned with somebody else. Okay, you love. Until then, and the same spiritual work goes for the other person. So it's very important for you to understand how the um, law of attraction works, or at least how this school of life works. Okay, so take your time, but imagine, um, if he naturally doesn't come, it's not written yet, this love between the two of you. Universe separated you both for a reason. The reason was to find yourselves individually before you can actually align together again. Okay, so it's very important to not to try to skip the chapters, because it's like as if you were trying to um let's say example, me singing. All right, it's like you are a singer and you get, let's say, 20 songs to learn, but you are impatient and you want to have that gig tomorrow because you just feel like you want to enjoy this bliss, but you haven't done the work. So what happens? You come to the stage and you blow it. That's what universe doesn't want. Universe doesn't want you to blow it. If it's the correct love that is meant for you, universe is giving you a chance to learn your part, as well to learn the part of him. He needs to learn this part so that you both are in perfect alignment with each other. Does make sense? Does. Okay, perfect. So okay, so that's what I feel for you. And I've got a seven of water. Seven of water is a seven of cups generally, and nine of fire, nine of wands. And as I feel again, it just kind of sums up all I've said. Yes, don't give up on that love. Okay, Uh, it says, protect all which you've created, have courage, and believe in yourself, right? And the complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. Okay, so this one, with this, I feel, arcane, this is going to be last card. Um, if you feel, if your soul feels like, if you go to that state of meditation, that stillness, and your soul still feels, yeah, that's the home I feel, he is my home, and you feel it strongly, but it can't be based on the low vibration energies like fear, or feeling lonely, or having fear to end up alone and stuff like that. It's not. It needs to be really settled in the correct energy field, which means, I am okay with myself, I am balanced, I have everything um, in tune with myself, and I still feel that he is my home. Okay, that's what your spirit can tell you. Then don't give up on that love, but keep an open mind. Don't block any energies from you. Okay, make a complex decision. Take this time to study you, study yourself. Take this time to get to know you, get to know your being, get to know your path, your life path. Why are you here? What is your mission? What are the triggers? How can you heal them? What are the traumas? How can you heal them? What do you need to work on with you? Focus on yourself now, and If you wish to manifest love, ask the divine that you're manifesting the love that is the best for your highest good, that is the one that has been destined to you. Okay? Because something else is if we want someone that our ego is trying to reach, our ego is trying to get, but it may be karmic. Whilst we ask to manifest someone and can be the same person at the end. You don't know. It can be the same person, but the way you ask is different, which means that you're open to receiving what is there exactly tailored for you in the universe to prevent all the karmic trials and tribulations and going into, how do you say, rabbit hole. Yes, so does make sense. Yes, use this time proactively, get to know you first, because I guarantee you, once you get to know everything about your own self, everything else will align. Okay, so that's your reading, arcade. That's what I have for you. All right, I'm glad. By the way, today we are listening beautiful birds from my yard, like not from my yard, but outside of my yard, outside of my garden. It was one morning. I'm a night owl, so I work till 5 a.m. or 6, and I went to let my dogs out. Uh, it was like a dawn already, and I heard these beautiful birds, like all of them. It was like a beautiful choir of birds. I needed to record it, so that's what we're listening now. Can you feel that beauty, that beautiful energy, that beautiful divinity? So I wanted to share it with you here. Nature is the most precious of existence, animals and nature. I wish humanity would wake up to realize this and to reconnect again with what with that what is the most essential for our living, for our existence. It's healing. It's healing the spirit, it's healing the heart, it's healing the mind. So let's not push it away because we were raised in places where the nature has been, how do you say it, discriminated on and pushed away. Let us keep connected with the nature and animals, because once, and I don't want that to happen, if we don't teach the children the connection with nature like the native Indians did, or like the tribes do still, we are heading to doomsday. Doomsday, like seriously, with existence itself. So it's very important. Yeah, Kevin is a real wizard, real wise. I'm grateful for you, Kevin, being on my channel. Thank you so much for all your beautiful, wise words. Oh, thank you so much, RK. I'm just reading. Today I only was crying and asking angels and the universe for an answer regarding my situation. You explained everything to me so beautiful. Universe has sent angels to help me. You see, everything happens for the reason. Nothing is random. Nothing is coincidence. And you see, don't worry. Always ask spirit guides, angels, archangels, entire universe, and divine collective consciousness is always here for us. We just need to learn to ask. We need to realize that we are not alone in this life, even though in a third D we may not see anyone around, but they are in a different dimension. So always ask with your deepest love within you and with your open heart and open mind. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm grateful and I'm sending you lots of wishes, blessings, love, and light so that you will find the right path and the right way and stay in the vortex. And if you would wish to know more about law of attractions and other um, ways of manifestation, I really recommend this Abraham Hicks. Okay, they have a YouTube channel here. It's called Abraham Hicks, and they're really amazing. Actually, the male part of this couple, which the Jerry, he already passed away to he crossed over to new dimension, but Esther is still channeling the Abraham 5151, whatever that is. So let's go for next, which was Empress B. Then we had also I Speak the Truth. If she's still here, maybe she's gone. All right. Um, oh, thank you so much, dear Kevin. It's so nice. Oh, thank you so much, RK. That's what keeps me coming back. Even if I'm busy, I just really I feel so much, so much need to come here. I feel drawn to it. I feel really, really enthusiastic to come here. That's what keeps me coming. Your beautiful energies and your lights and every one of you that I can help at least somehow, some way. And I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful to universe, to all the divine light beings as well. And I'm grateful for you all. Oh, thank you all so much. I love you all so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so I always like to give little chats or read the chats in between readings so that the energy of the previous beautiful soul is kind of like naturally closed and we can start a new energy in between readings. It's very important to keep a little break. And I also, because of the law of attraction, I believe that my channel doesn't really attract impatient people anymore. It used to in past, but since I've been little more aligned with my real self, these energies thankfully are getting probably working on another vibrational level, which I'm happy because um, I don't work with time in terms of the earth time. I'm this spiritual being um, of cosmic consciousness that I don't even feel like I have been incarnated many times only on this planet Earth. I feel very cosmic. I feel my home is whole cosmos. So time and space has always been the earth time and earth space has always been little difficult for me to follow. And any kind of system really, it's kind of like crazy to me. I feel like I don't really get it. So mm, yeah, so I really go with the flow like a river. It's very important. So we don't get entangled in these rushing rat race matrix situations, because this is not natural for us. Okay, this is not natural for us as spiritual beings in this human body experience, because this has been developed by tactic, by secret agendas of those that don't have a best interest in our heart, in heart for us. So it's really important for us to remain in our own true self, no matter what the systems requires, no matter what the matrix says. Like, just try to stay out of matrix, okay? Because that's the way we we are, yeah. And first of all, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. You must have heard that already. Having a human experience on this planet, or this planet is one of many 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 planets that have been used as a school of experience for the highest consciousness to wisen up, and for all of us to have an experience of wisdom and highest consciousness. So it's great to keep authentic. If you don't go with time, or if you don't go with any kind of system, if you don't go with anything, and you don't feel aligned with it, don't worry about it, you know so Empress, Manny's energy feelings towards me, please. All right, my dear, so let's go for it. um Oh, I'm grateful, RK. Lots of love and light and blessings again for you, and a lot of energy healing I'm going to send towards your way, okay? Oh, thank you. So sweet. So, if you choose to like and subscribe, you may catch me next time again if you wish. And thank you for all of you who like my videos and subscribed. I know I've learned recently that if you're not really living currently in the English speaking countries, the algorithm is a little bit worse for those of those small countries that are not really the majors. So it takes apparently for, and it goes for all the social media, not only one or two. So I was a little bit shocked, because I keep trying hard and hard to develop my music channels, my social medias, and probably many of you have the same experience. And I always wonder why nobody look. Yeah, and then I've learned that, and I was like, all right, I can keep trying. So I'm hoping to come back to Ireland, so I will be in a better country, English speaking country, and the algorithm is gonna be a little bit better. But I'm taking it as a, like, I'm laughing at it at the moment, because anyways, everything is, as we say, everything is aligned the way it's supposed to be aligned. You are usually in where you meant to be. So because perhaps your mission is some part of your mission maybe in the place, so you're always where you're meant to be. So it's always good to see the wisdom behind all the things that happen to us. Thank you so much, so much. Okay, Empress. um Kevin, you should be my um major assistant slash moderator or somebody, my second voice. I love I love the way you communicate, and I'm grateful for you. Thank you. So, Empress. So let's go for it. All right. Wow. You've got a true love and getting to know each other. Very beautiful. Hello, baby. Are you okay? Are you warm? Aren't you? Yes. You need to see my baby boy. Say hello, gorgeous. Say hello, gorgeous. I'm cooling up, my, and isn't it? I'm cooling. He just came from his bed to the floor. He does that when he's hot or when he's warm, because it's summer now. So he always goes to his little bed and then he goes back and then lies. He likes lying on the floor. It's probably cooling. So he just moved from his bed there. So yeah, I would love to make Kevin moderator, but sometimes I don't know if I've seen in other channels that people, maybe you can tell me guys if you go to other people's channels. Sometimes the creators of the YouTubes, they just randomly choose people without even asking them as moderators. But in my perception, what if that person doesn't want to be moderator and you say, oh, I want you as moderator, and then that person will be like, I don't want to be a moderator, it's too much hassle, so I don't know, sometimes like I would love that because I think Kevin is brilliant. So, Kevin, if you would love to be my moderator, feel free to tell me because I would be grateful to have you in our family. Yeah, I think we should ask first because it's like sometimes people would love to be and ask to be, and sometimes people don't want to be, they just want to enjoy and hang out and chat and have a good fun. And honestly, my channel at the moment is really like, I mean, I would love to be your moderator, to be honest. Are you sure? Okay, do you know what you're getting yourself into? Okay, I put you there if I didn't forget how to do this. Pin message. Put user timeout. No, you hide user. Add moderate. Perfect. So you're there, Kevin. Welcome to our family, and thank you so much. Has it something changed? Maybe you should change color now in your next post. I don't know. So welcome. Cheers. I have a lovely Japanese mug. Can you see this? I found it in a charity shop. My most guys, who else of you loves charity shops? I When I was in Ireland, yeah, when I was living in Ireland, I shopped only in charity shops. I literally, I don't think I have any things that are not from charity shop. I just love charity shops. I love supporting the charity shops. I love that I'm kind of like eccentric slash kind of hippie bohemian kind of like style. So I dress absolutely different than anybody else. I do a lot of things different than anybody else than the standard. So charity shops are the best places I find the best things. And most of those things, for me, those that I like the most, are usually the cheapest because nobody wants them. So I love charity shops, but not only for that, but because for the actual message, you not only you support the charities and you support at least hopefully those non-corrupted, but anyways, like at least you support the recycling and you support the fact that there's so many clothes made every day by children in India and in Japan and Korea, whatever those places, Cambodia, I've heard and stuff. That it's good to know where your clothes come from, at least if they were already created by somebody and somebody didn't need them. At least they kind of recycle because there's so many things that in skips and in, I'm all about environment and planet Earth and reducing the rubbish and reducing the, and recycle it. So I absolutely love that idea. I love that idea. And some people would always say, like, how can you wear somebody else's clothes? Why not? Like, why not? People became so, I don't know. I'm not saying everybody is up for it, but I don't find it crazy or creep. Like, why not? Like, it's all about the intention and the good energies, and I just love it. I love everything about it. The message, the the emotions behind that, and really cool stuff in the charity shops. Not only the clothes that, but bric-a-brac. Oh my goodness. Anyways, so that was in between. Just started Empress reading. Oh, thank you so much. So Empress, there we go. So true love, getting to know each other, and the word. You have such a beautiful set of cards, Empress. So what money's feelings for you? Okay. Definitely, I feel and I feel it. It's both sides. You're very aligned, I would say, in this moment with feelings. Yeah, this true love. Look at this. There is absolute love, and I can feel it. I can feel now. I can feel the warmth coming. Like I can feel the energy, the warm energy of both of you. When I think of both of you, I feel that energy. Maybe sometimes when you think of him, you may feel flushes or hot or warm. It means that your thoughts telepathically being connected together and your spirits connected at that very moment. Okay. So I feel that you may experience that quite often with them. I also feel for some reason that he may be the important soulmate or perhaps even twin flame. Let's see. I'm drawn to this deck for this true love issue. Yeah, look, you have a lover. Okay, he's just this beautiful soulmate, getting to know each other. And I feel that. Oh, look at this. Okay, that's you. I feel he really with this card. I feel that he has you on the pedestal. I really feels for you. Okay, you have a twin flame, but you feel a strong connection to money. Yeah, this is not a twin flame. There is in this deck actually a twin flame card. This is actually soulmate, so it could be money, and it could be really true love to a soulmate. It's not always we need to end up with twin flames. We may, for those of us that are signing into, not everybody has a twin flame as well. Some of us have it, some of the people, I do have a twin flame, but some of people may have different missions. Okay, so but those of us that have twin flame not necessarily need to end up in this lifetime together. You know, that's why there are soulmates that fill that space of alignment in love. But the twin flames play a major role for us because they're teaching us about ourselves. They are teaching us to heal, and not only they, but they themselves do the spiritual work as well. So basically, having a twin flame is um, go through all that we need to learn, all that we need to, they may stir some things in us that forces us to awaken. Okay, so it's very important. They play important role. Okay, hello Emily, hello everybody. No, I speak the truth. It's not too late, but wait, as Kevin said, like after Empress, we may do for you, my dear. Okay, I'm grateful to you came back. So yeah, so you've got very, yeah, very high level soulmate. You've got a very strong energy of love between the two of you, and it's reciprocated. I mean, it is absolutely on both sides. Yeah. So there needs to be getting to know each other, and this then I there needs to be a little bit more openness between the two of you. I feel that you need to work on a more honest approach to each other, be more open to one another for their straight. Because I feel that with this card, and look how you look at each other, it's so lovely. You know, you are turned to one another. You see, like you could have easily end up like this, but you didn't. It came like that. So you are facing one another. You are both committed to this. But I feel, for some reason, I feel that there's this little insecurity. He looks at me a little bit insecure. He looks at me a little bit insecure. In his eyes, I feel insecurity. Energy is red anyway, shape or form, yeah. Sometimes I see it cheeky. Today I see him insecure. So it's all about energy. You are, I see that you are the stronger one, I would say, in the way that you know your boundaries. You know what you want. You call yourself Empress, perhaps for a reason. And I feel you as Empress. This card could represent really pretty much Empress. There's a many female figures in this tarot deck. Oh no, tarot deck is a gypsy deck. Um, but this one is one of those that I would call Empress in a general tarot deck, and I feel that you are really, really connected. If you are separated at the moment, it's only because there needs to be some more healing done. But I feel pretty much with you, it's all about mature wisdom approach towards this relationship, which is not anymore this shallow. It's really mature relationship. I also feel that you may have been together in past life. I really feel that energy of past life for you. Okay. Uh, we currently getting to know each other. That's great. Yes, exactly. I feel it's taken a very strong, mature approach. Yeah, both of you. So you're getting to know each other very much, and you have the word. Archangel Michael is there with you, right? Job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. I don't even feel any fear on your side. I feel more like there is some insecurity from past that needs to be perhaps taken slow. That's why you get to know each other. Don't rush. I feel that you already know that. Don't rush things with this word. Everything is pretty much aligned in I feel that this is the right time for two of you, but now it's really important to take things on the intuitive level, on the level of an inner gut, inner voice, rather than ego. Yeah, just uh, just focus on every decision you do it based on your intuition and inner voice. Okay, because this is a very, very beautiful energy that could be really having a great potential for the future. Yeah, and you're going to learn from one another a lot. Okay, I also feel, look, you love each other. Look what you've got. Like, I need to feel your love. I'm dreaming of you. And I feel it's again reciprocated energy. This one is both of you. I feel this is not just one, this is both of you. Number seven may be significant as well. Number three, okay? Number three or seven. Okay. Spirits don't want to have more cards. It went all over the place. So that's usually that. No, no, that's enough. This is it. That's the word I wanted to share. Okay, perfect. So please give me I feel that do you live far from one another? Because this word feels pretty much, oh my gosh, you're really in love. Look, you've got a Queen of Fire, which is Queen of Wands, and Ten of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, Ten of Cups. Wow, in the world. And you've got this I feel you may receive some gift from him or something. He's preparing, like there's some preparation with the third party. I don't mean third party like third girl, but some shops or some assistants or some preparation of some surprise, something beautiful. I don't want to spoil any surprises, but I can from this card I feel that there is some either you organizing something for him or he's organizing something for you. Okay, with some other organizations, whatever party or shop or I don't know, mm, maybe trip. Maybe maybe there may be something, or maybe cinema could be as easy as cinema, right? But something may invite you something, okay? And it's going to be great, and be confident, right? If you have any feeling of insecurity, if it's your energy, be confident. The um, divine realm is really advising you, be confident, use your highest potential to show what's what's in you, because you don't have any need to worry. Okay, and as we spoke about the law of attraction, we don't want to manifest bad things to happen anymore. Okay, yeah, or something, yeah, exactly, Kevin. Could be a birthday party or something. Could possibly that someone else's energy is coming through. um I don't see any third party as for like another girl or another I don't know, love. No, I see this one as organizing something. I don't see any third party in love. No, I don't see it. And this card represents in this real, like if you look at him, he's really preparing something, you know, he really prepares. Like this deck is pretty concrete, right? There are a lot of interesting cards for third parties. There are a lot of interesting cards for betrayal. There are a lot of interesting cards for all those things. And this is not one of them. This is definitely not. So, well, another person's energy coming through that appears as if it's Mani's. I feel that this is the story between the two of you. Look, it really feels, because I don't see into your life, concrete life, that much. You need to feel when I'm saying this, who comes into your mind first, who comes into your life, like what, with whom. If you have more people you're thinking of, who resonates with this the most, you need to know yourself. Okay, I'm just reading energies. I can't really, because I don't know your boys, hello, your guys, so I can't really say concrete this and that. But I feel, because we ask for monies, I feel that this energy could be his energy and that love. But if it's somebody, some other soulmate that it resonates more to him, it's really up to your soul to tell you which one it resonates. But I don't see any third party. This is energy of two people being absolutely in love with each other, knowing that they are in love, really aiming for something beautiful. And there is, with this word, it could be either that you may go traveling somewhere together. Yep. Let's see. What's this word regarding to? Okay, could be mother, could be some other person as well. So it doesn't, could be perhaps like um organizing something with a mother or grandmother. Old lady came out, so maybe he may be organizing something with a mother or grandmother or you, that is going to be significant towards the progress between the two of you. But I feel it positive, very positive. Yep. Just give me one card. Okay. Regarding to this Queen of Fire, whether it's you, um, it's your energy, Empress. I've got this card. I need to learn to love myself first before reunion or union. So there is this energy of needing to be sure of ourselves. As I mentioned in previous reading as well, and collective reading, is very important for us, all of us, in this Neptune retrograde, and new moon in Cancer also gave us this energy when we are going to be challenged to get to know ourselves. Okay, very important to get to know ourselves, because the planet Earth is going into fifth dimension. That means that humanity needs to be in alignment, and the first they need to be in alignment is with self. Okay, and then with others. So if there is in your individual selves something that you need to heal, something that you need to solve regarding to yourselves, whether it is lack of self-confidence or insecurities or fears or any sorts of past life experiences or karmic debts, or I don't know, even traumas, post-traumas, or even the past relationships that haven't been fully closed. Now is the time that you are going through that process, fully closing all that no longer serves the highest good of ourselves. Okay. And now I feel that this self-love is going to be very much um in what's the word I'm looking for, a predominant, yeah, a predominant. Basically you're gonna focus, whether it's you, him, or both, you're gonna have to focus on self-love first before you can fully align. And I feel that it's not very much in in a way between the two of you, because you have such a beautiful cards. Like true love is the most beautiful cards on this deck. Okay. And getting to know each other, I find it so significant from this deck because it's so important. It does resonate, yes. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Kevin. So yep, so I feel that I don't need to pour any other cards because this is quite clear. Let me give you one last advice. What, beautiful divine collective, please tell me, what's the last advice for Empress in her situation? Okay, I feel this one. Okay, Seven of Fire, Seven of Wands in general tarot deck, but in this deck, it is really defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. And then perseverance and courage. Okay? Look at the girl. Look at the girl on the horse. Oh, no, it's not a horse. It's a dragon. Look at the girl on the dragon. You see, be confident. And it's really like correlates with this confident card. Confident, warm, intelligent, and gray. I can't read mirror. Graceful. So you see, be confident because you have all the power within you. You have so much fire and energy within you that absolutely attracts, this love. And you have all the tools within you already. You just need to get on the other side of the fear, to the courage, and not to try to give up too easily, not to try to be pushing things too quickly forward. Take your time, both of you. Take your time, get to know each other. If both of you are not in alignment with some decision, don't force it. Okay, don't get forced into anything, and don't force anything. Just get in alignment only with things. Get done only the things that you are both in alignment with. Okay, and have courage. Don't be afraid to try new things if they make you feel good. Okay, just because some programming from past may not allow it. Okay, if it makes you both feel good and in alignment, go for it. Have courage because that's how you grow. That's how the spirit grows. Yes, because I once heard somewhere, when you get, and I don't know who said that, okay, maybe somebody knows, when you get, and I don't even know if I'm going to say it perfect, but when you get on the other side of the fear, that's what that's where the life or the happiness or the beautiful things wait for you. So, okay, go for it. Believe in this love. If you feel it in your heart, in your soul, believe in it because that's how it feels. That's how it is at the stage. Okay, I don't see anything negative. So if you have a tendencies to attract negative thoughts, as I said in previous reading or previous collective, it's just the passing clouds. It's just the little devils that are trying to play with you, you know. But believe in your heart, believe in your soul, believe in the love that you feel. Okay, that was your reading, dear Empress. You're very welcome. I hope that I'm sending you love, light, all the blessings, and healing where you need to be healed. I'm sending you all the beautiful things, and thank you so much for putting trust in me. Okay, dear Empress, thank you so much. Okay, thank you guys for liking and subscribing. We have five people probably and 4 likes. Very good. Thank you so much. So much. I'm grateful. Okay, let's go for it. You're very welcome, Kevin. Um, so lovely. Okay, so who's next? Speak my truth. I'd like a reading. I'm John to have a question. If John to have a question. Okay. And I wanted to ask you, since Kevin is such a sweetheart, did you ask any question? Did you want to have a reading too? If yes, I'm gonna take you after I speak the truth. Okay, even if some other people come, I'm gonna take my people who are here, and then um, whoever else I'm going to be drawn to. I'm drawn to speak the truth first. I'm drawn to energetically. I don't have any list. For those of you that don't know my ways, I don't do any lists, anything like that. I choose people that I feel drawn to. That I choose people that I've already energetically connected at the very moment. That tells me that Divine Collective wants to send a message to them. So if my eyes fall into one person constantly, it's my sign for, as well as energetically, for the fact that that's the one. So I'm choosing this way. So I'm drawn to speak my truth in moment, and for some reason I'm drawn to Kevin as well, in a way that maybe it's fine. You can take a question. Okay. Okay, Kevin. Thank you so much. But if you have any question, feel free to drop the question as well. I'm more than happy to. And oh, okay, you have before I left it. Oh, you did. I did. Oh, yeah. Okay, Emily. I'm grateful that that you like that. Don't worry, Emily. We only have few people. Maybe we're gonna do all of you. Okay. So let me drink my tea. Sammy's back in his bed. Anju. He's my baby. He's my other half. Really. I don't do almost nothing without him. He's the part of me, and I'm part of him. My dog. For those of you who don't know who Sammy is. Okay, so let's go to I'll speak my truth. Okay. Just current thoughts and feelings towards me. Okay. I see you, my dear. Okay, lovely. So let's go for it, okay? Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, okay, I'm trying to pull one more card from here. Okay. So we've got words and the sun. And let's see. It came very interesting way. It fell in two parts like that. Okay. And each of them are like few cards. I'm not gonna see them now because I'm feeling that we will see during the reading whether we are meant to see this or not. Okay, it's all about energy, right? It's all about energy. So if a deception, give a relationship a chance. Like these cards are so, they look like retro vintage already. I love when they're so old. It has, already the maturity. Anyways, this deception, what I first felt there, truth. I'm going to call you truth just for the sake of your privacy and everything. Um, and for short, I feel not necessarily that maybe there will be too much lies, but I don't feel that because sometimes this card is talking to me very much like that somebody's lying, somebody's really deceitful. But in this case with you, I feel that more it's that somebody's perhaps insecurity doesn't allow to be fully authentic, if that makes sense. Because then you have a give a relationship a chance, okay? And you have a world and the sun. And who knows what else, because it's two little piles. So what I feel with that, what is your energy? Let's see whose energy that is. What is your energy or his energy? It feels that perhaps because normally I don't really notice that, but now I see. You see that guy? Look the fear in his face when she touched him. As if like, oh my god, what do you want from me? Like, are you touching me because you want to do something to me? Or that's what I feel, yeah? She's like so calm. She's like, don't worry, my dear. I just touch you because I love you. He's like, but what is your secret agenda? What is your secret agenda? Something like that. I feel, right? Hello, Verstaff. Finish. Welcome to my channel. Yeah, speak. Isn't it like, I don't know why. And look at this little Amor. Yeah, he's like, come on, like, you know, be more concrete. And the other one, it's like, it's absolutely two different energies, right? I feel it's like I feel this card, something prevents either you or him, but I feel it's more him, to be fully open to you, to be fully transparent because of some past, yeah, because the past issues, whether it was in this lifetime or the past life. Yeah, it makes sense, yes? Could be something regarding to babies or pregnancies, or perhaps something that was given birth. It doesn't have to be like child 5 but could be as well like birth of something that made him not really, he's a child. Wow, yes. Could be that. Because I asked what's the reason for this feeling, and single dad to a 1 year old. Wow, okay. And the reason is the baby or baby card. But give the relationship a chance. So the spirit is really, really encouraging this. Okay. Oh, look! That's what you just got. The clover, the happiness, the luck. I feel that, oh my gosh, you have a beautiful card. I wouldn't be too worried about this, yeah? He will eventually open up because he sees your love. You look, even if he's scared, you see, he's still kind of trying to reach the hand towards you, even if he's hesitant, because maybe that's the representation of his child. He's protecting this child, kind of like I feel it. I personally feel this card. Maybe you feel different. He's kind of protecting this so-called child from, in case that would be like some, some deception. I rather going to protect this, and I'm going to reach when I'm 100% sure. I think he was hurt before and now he doesn't trust women, something like that. But what life teaches him, that not everybody, not everything is according to the old programming. And I feel I strongly hear that he's going through process of grand awakening now. I think at this very moment as we speak, I think he's receiving downloads, of higher consciousness. Something is shifting. Something is shifting that it's going to help this relationship to go to another level. By the way, I'm told to tell you that Archangel Michael is protecting this as well, protecting you. Okay. Okay, and I was drawn to open the first pile. Ta-da! 7 of fire, 10 of cups, or 10 of water, culminated into the word. Beautiful, beautiful cards. So what was hidden is the perseverance and courage that you both have, but it's been hidden because the mask hasn't been pulled out yet. You both have masks. That means you both don't have courage yet to be transparent to each other that much that you would actually be comfortable in front of one another. But the love that you start um, having for each other is helping this courage to slowly come out to be seen so that the word could be accomplished, which means fulfillment, joy, contentment, job well done, and the gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. Oh, enlightenment, you see? There is a grand awakening happening, and there's a shift happening between the two of you. I feel that this relationship has taught you a lot of things about yourselves individually. This relationship has taught you, dear speak, a lot about yourselves, things that you were hiding in front of yourself as well. And same happens for him. He's starting to trust another female again with his baby, with his absolute vulnerable. Okay, I never. Vulnerability. Do you know? 144. Okay, I've been drawn to another deck. Okay, so we were meant to open them. Seven of Earth, Four of Water, Eight of Earth, and the Sun. All right. So, Seven of Earth is Seven of Pentacles in general deck. Four of Water, Four of Cups. Eight of Earth, Eight of Pentacles, and the Sun. It's beautiful because something that maybe your insecurities were telling you, oh, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe this is not going to work out. Maybe this opportunity will be missed because maybe, here and there and this and that. But you both decided that you're not going to get affected by your negative emotions and fears from past experiences because you put a lot of work already and you continue putting a lot of work to it because you believe in it, you trust this, both of you, and that's bringing you to this beautiful sun, beautiful happiness, beautiful outcome, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas, and the lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. Yes, I feel for some reason that this pile represents your energy. I speak the truth, and this pile represents his energy, which both of these cards, as the word then the sun, in this tarot reading, feels like both have same energy of achieving the goal, right? Coming into the same conclusion that we want to give it a try. And look, even if you look at him here, yeah, this man, this Archangel Michael, you see it's very masculine, so it represents him, which is the word. And this Archangel Uriel is actually very feminine. So perhaps there was something that you went through, and because it was hidden, maybe you didn't even say, yeah, I get it now. I know why it was supposed to be hidden for a while before I opened this and revealed it. Because this three emotions and things are you have hidden from him, and these two energies he has hidden from you because he didn't have a confidence or he didn't trust yet. So he may have not expressed a lot of love to you. He needed some courage. He needed something, and he had this defense mechanism. He had this defense a energy that didn't allow him to fully be transparent. But now he's coming into this energy where he says, but I love her, I care for her, so I'm gonna learn how to express better. Okay. And because I was drawn to open it, it means that it's coming to this situation. Or if it didn't happen yet, it's going to happen now because he's getting ready, and so are you. You may have felt insecure because you may have felt this insecure with this. You may have felt that maybe he's not going to choose me. Maybe he's not going to, what if, I'm not good, good for him, anything. And all this, you were afraid. And perhaps you felt a little bit also discontent because you didn't know where you stand, maybe because you as a Sagittarius, you see through all those masks. you know we do. I'm Sagittarius too, so we do see through the masks very easily. We see through the deceit. You are Leo. Sorry, you are Leo. Okay, I don't know why I thought you Sagittarius. So you are Leo. So you fire sign. But I don't know, maybe you have some planets in Sagittarius, because I felt you're Sagittarius. And I see clearly that you see through the deceit, you see through the lies. So I feel that you may have been that energy of I can see that something's not right. I don't know what he's hiding, but I feel he's hiding something. But now, perhaps you also felt that there are things that you rather going to keep for yourself, just to be on the safe side. And now I fear this is going to come to this moment when you're going to open up to yourselves, to one another. Okay. Wow, look. I desire to be intimate with you. So whether it's you to him or him to you, or both, give the relationship chance. I desire to be intimate with you. So it's definitely very, very fiery connection. And I feel that it's, if you haven't met the baby, I feel it's going to be a good outcome with this clover, you know. And I feel that he's preparing this situation for you, okay, to eventually make you see the baby. I need to feel your love. I am dreaming of you. Wow. So I feel that the divine realm is really pointing out here in this energy transparency. Be transparent together. Really. And if you obviously can't control his transparency, but you can control your transparency. You can be transparent, be honest. It's really important that all sorts of masks must go, okay? And not to push anyone. Let it happen naturally, but go towards the intuitive truth, okay? And you'll be fine. You will have a great outcome, because there is a love between the two of you. He really loves you. I think he's in love with you, or some way really cares for you and thinks of you for something serious. Yeah, it's not just a fling. I feel that he really does think of you as for serious matters, like serious relationship, some like mother to his child, or some support, for his child. And really, which is for single dads, it's usually, and single mothers as well, it's a very important thing. If they let you close to their child, if they let you close to their most loving being, it means they fully trust you. You know, unity, yes. Unity and Five of Wands as well. So that's the last cards for you. I feel that as we spoke about this commitment that is really thinking of you, uh, give it a time as well, like let it unfold naturally. Okay, don't push anything onto him, and don't if you feel it's going against the current, you know, go mellow, right? Because everything must unfold in the perfect timing. And in terms to find out when the perfect timing is then we let ourselves being guided to, not necessarily trying to jump behind the wheel, steering wheel, and trying to drive our life like no matter what. Yeah. So be still each time you go and meet him. Be centered and grounded. Okay, because I feel that this is very important for this connection, because there are insecurities that are in process of healing, especially in him. Yeah. And perhaps in you as well, that need to be um, acknowledged and taken carefully. And that's yeah. Anything else? That's what I felt. Yes. That's about it, my dear. I didn't even read your messages. Let's see if I didn't. If I should answer something. You have insecurities. Okay, that makes sense. He's a child. He's a single dad. I love him alone. Oh, he's my ex from 7 years ago, but he's really connected. That's lovely. You see, the reason you reconnected, maybe now it's the great timing. Okay, as I said previously to a previous girl, it's very important to act based on your inner voice, intuition, the guts. Each time you go meet him or do anything in your life, really, it's for everyone, for every one of us. The Each time we do something major, some situation in our life, if we are aware of what emotions we are deciding on that decision based on, if it's based on fears or if it's based on something toxic to our spirit, it's not a good time to decide anything. It's really the decisions should be made based when based on grounded, our groundedness, when we are fully grounded, when we are centered and balanced, and when we are connected to that decision with all our being, with no expectations to gain, no expectations to hurt, no fear based thoughts, or no insecurities based thoughts. If it's fully aligned with our higher consciousness, then we make decisions, because otherwise we can um, fall into a trap or karmic cycle. Wow, I've been dreaming of him every night. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's, you see, because you are aligned. Dreams are energies, and dreams could be also astral projections of astral different dimensions. And if you dream of him every day, it could also mean that you both are aligned together, and he dreams of you, you dream of him, he thinks of you, thinks of him, think of him, and your spirits are meeting in astral space. And or it could be projection of your subconscious, but it what's the word, reflects in your dreams, because you're both telepathically connected and your energies are in alignment. So whatever it is, it's it's energetically aligned. So yeah, I'm happy for you. Oh, crying is healing. Crying is good. So, but again, you know, sometimes we cry because we feel desperate, we feel impatient, we feel those kind of energies, you know, trying to hold on to things. And sometimes crying is release of emotions or extend energies that need to release. So it really depends like what. Okay, he's focused on his mental health. Okay, it could be that as well. This that makes sense. Hello, Destiny. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm sending you love and blessings and light. We may manage the readings. Yes, don't worry. We see. Mm, I need to do it, Destiny. I need to do it in a way the spirit and higher realm guides me to, because the way I operate in this channel is that I do readings by not by any list, but I really do we do the readings regarding to who am I drawn to at the very moment, because it's very important to make it this way so that the universe tells me this way whether the particular person is meant to know the message today at this very time, or it's not the message for him now, because it could be also for the dead. Because if some, you know, if some of you may not hear the message now, it wouldn't align me anyways. But if you were not meant to hear the message now and you forcingly somehow manage to get the message, it could be into your in your detriment. So sometimes the universe get me choose people, different people who are meant to hear the message at the very time. So if you are not picked, don't feel bad. It just means that the way things are aligned right now in your life, yes, universe made it in the perfect timing for the reason. Okay, so don't feel desperate. Don't feel desperate, anything like that, because sometimes we tend to want to know things, we tend to aim for things that are not necessarily meant to be known, because we may do more troubles than actual help, you know. And because this is a serious things what you're describing, I'm going to be very, very uh, determined to do the next choice in the right way. Okay, stay until the end. If you are meant to know the message, when the message is ready for you by the universe, you will be chosen. Okay, you'll be chosen no matter whether it's me or not a messenger. We are just we are just messengers from the channeling of the high consciousness and universal divine realm of higher consciousness, highest consciousness, Christ consciousness, and divine beings of light. And don't feel desperate. Don't feel bad if you know. Take your life in the most effective way you could do yourself, and try to focus on what you can do for betterment of your highest self. Okay, and everything else will fall into the right alignment at the right time. Okay, uh, that's for all of us. Maybe the message, the universe and the source energy never does anything to us just to harm us or hurt us for no reason. What happens, trials, tribulations, lessons, even the good things, joys, and happiness, everything is perfectly aligned regarding to what has unfolded in our life and what stage of life we are in, whether it is spiritual growth, where it is life lessons that need to be healed or learned first. Okay, so look at it from a higher perspective. I know it's really easier said than done because you live in that environment, but uh, it's really important to be aligned with the higher knowing and the deeper knowing and understanding the universal laws and how the life works in this way, because then when we are in the midst of these happenings, most of us fall into this energy field when we don't think clearly, and that's the if something doesn't happen exact same time or moment we wish to do, it's just because universe and higher realms are protecting us from doing something karmic. So I hope that makes more sense. It's already half channeling message for you as well, Destiny. So I hope it made sense. So let's see if we can do more. um Okay, did I mention somebody after I speak that I would take for the reading? Did I promise? Do you remember if I promised somebody else the reading after the reading with I Speak My Truth? I have feeling that I said this, I'm going to take somebody after. Mm. Was it you, Kevin, or was it somebody else? Does make sense. I don't think you promised someone. Okay, thank you so much, dear Kevin, for telling me. Okay, so let me focus on. Okay, we have 5 people here. Could you, those of you, I see that there are 5 people here. Those of you that are here at this very moment, those of you that are present, hello, Grace OD. Oh, hello, dear. How are you? I'm still awake, yes. Lovely to see you. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you. Lovely to see you. Oh, okay, dear. Actually, I think, yes, I was meant to tell you, Grace. I haven't been on my emails yet. If you send me an email and I didn't reply, it's because I've been so busy with my singing career now. I've been preparing for the gig with my band, so I haven't been on my emails. So I apologize if I didn't reply yet. But when the time is right, when the universe is aligned, you know how it is with energy and the universe, we are definitely do that. So, anyways, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for your love and light. And I'm sending you a lot of love. I'm sending you a lot of light and all the blessings, every one of you actually. Sending you all the beautiful like love and light. And thank you so much for your love and light in form of likes and shares and subscribes. I'm grateful as well. Thank you so much. And donations, because somebody donated today, isn't it? Oh, I'm so grateful. Thank you. So, yes, dear Grace, thank you. Lovely to see you. Lovely to hear you. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, let me drink a tea, guys, and let's go for next one. Birds. Yeah. I was saying earlier, Grace, that these birds, what you hear now, are actually birds. I've recorded one dawn. It was a dawn about 4 or 5, I think, something like that, dawn. And when I went out to let my dogs to, out to pee, um, I've heard this beautiful bird choir in the nature because my mother lives and I live now in her village, in a village, and it's full of forests and hills and beautiful meadows, a lot of greens, so which I'm absolutely grateful for, which is so beautiful. You can see deer. The other day, guys, I'm actually going to tell you, just to get out of the past last reading to next one. I just to clear out my mind, I'm going to tell you a little beautiful story. I went out again to let my dogs out another evening, another night. It was probably, what I'm going to say, that was probably about 2 a.m. I went out on the garden to let my dogs out to pee. It was like about maybe, as I said, 2 3 a.m., and I was watching stars. That's my most favorite activity. So I was watching stars, and I was like speaking to universe and all the Pleiadians, Arcturians, and divine beings, and all those. And suddenly, I've heard like rattling trees, like, and well, we have 3 dogs. One of my dogs, the biggest one, he was like growling and was looking at the space, and it was like pitch black, right? And I was like, okay, normally I would be scared because I'm scared of darkness and I'm scared of like people, like I'm not scared that some bear or animal would attack me. I'm not scared of animals whatsoever. But I'm scared of people in bad situations, right? So I was like, normally I would be afraid that somebody's stalking me or something, like in the bushes and stuff. But no, that time I was absolutely calm. And I was just looking the direction, but me blind, like I couldn't see anything. But my dog was always looking there, and suddenly I was like meditating with the stars and speaking to the universe. So I was in alignment, really, and very like in that beautiful state of stillness. And suddenly I started to see that this like Rotman was like coming closer and closer, and I was looking and looking. I was close enough. It was actually deer, but a beautiful big deer, and we're close. And it was looking at us, and all 3 dogs were out, but they didn't say, like, they didn't make any noise. And I was like, quiet, boys. And I was looking, and he kept approaching me. He was so trusting. He must have felt the auras and the energies, very peaceful energies. Normally, they wouldn't approach that close in this area. They're very scared. And he would go closer and closer, and always looking at me, and closer and closer, and looking at me, and closer and closer. Eventually, he went that close to me, like not that close, but probably, I don't know, 10 meters. I was just looking at me, and I was just quiet, and I was just praying that my dogs won't say a word, like, don't, they'll be quiet. And then my little one, Sammy, appeared in the door, and didn't do any noise. But when he appeared, the deer looked at him, and then it sounded like bark, as if the deer, because he lives in a village full of dogs, as if he learned the sound of the dog. Because I've heard deers before, but their noise is a little bit different. but that was like a bark, like real woof, like yeah, like a bark. And he barked and then jumped and then ran, and my three dogs went bonkers, like were nuts. But it was so beautiful because there was like a moment between us. And I believe, and I work with animals, and I work with spirit animals as well. So I'm very connected telepathically with animals more than people actually. But so I felt that he came for a reason, and he was this kind of messenger, a spirit animal messenger slash spirit animal. And we were looking at each other, and I felt he was just about to say, or like send me some message, but then Sammy ruined it all, like so I was like, okay, maybe next time. But it was such a beautiful story. He was so beautiful, and it was so fulfilling. He was so beautiful, close and elegant, and it was just like looking at me there. So I'm grateful, absolutely grateful, and feel blessed for this moment sometimes, with the name of the children's book, The Deer Who Barked. Yeah! I'm actually writing a few books at the moment. Um, four of them are poetry books. I released one, and three are in the midst of writing. And next one, the fifth one, is a children's book. It's called My Name is Sami, and I'm basically writing a story for children, as if from Sami's point of view. So I'm looking forward to release that and to finish this. And the next one, I'm writing about natural wildflowers as herbs, because as we all hopefully will know in future, because it comes back, every almost most of them, 99% of the so-called weed that people society calls weed, are actually healing wildflower herbs, plants like dandelion and little daisies and plantains, wide leaf and narrow leafed plantains, and all those like very, very strongly healing plants. So, and many more. Anyways, so that's that. Sweet Dunkel Resort. You're my twins are not surprised. Oh, it's so lovely. What was your dog staring at? Yeah, I was also, because he was staring at it, and he was like the biggest one. Before I saw the deer, that my dog was doing like, "Mm, and I was like, "What do you see? What do you see?" Yeah, but I wasn't scared. I felt like it could be either some supernatural thing, which I'm not surprised either, because it's not the first time that happened something to like that. Um, or it could have been a deer animal. Yeah, maybe they did, Kevin. Oh yes. Yeah, versatile finish. Yes, that would be lovely. Yes, I can't really draw, but I would love some drawings in my books as well. Like, for the moment, what I'm planning to do with the children's book, that I'm taking pictures of Sami and in different moments, and we have five, yeah, we have five cats and three dogs, because, excuse me, we rescue animals, and this is only what's left, right? Like we had a lot more animals, but at this moment we have five cats and three dogs. And um what's it? Oh yes, so I'm taking pictures of different situations, and then in editor you can actually make it into kind of like whatever filter you want to use, whether you want to use a comics a lookalike or painting lookalike or whatever, so nowadays I'm gonna so-called cheat like that because I can't draw, so I'm gonna actually make it into drawing in editor, picture editor. Hopefully that's my plan. And I encourage you, every one of you, because all of us, every one of us have talents, perfect skills which nobody else has, or people would benefit from. And that's another thing that is universally, collectively very prominent now, is that our talents and our skills are going to be challenged now in a good way. But it may, for those that are more stubborn and more insecure and don't believe in their talents, don't believe in their skills, may be challenged by some situation that will force them to use their talents and skills and to open this beautiful magical box of new new journey. Yeah, so this is going to be very, very prominent this era on this period of time, that all of the talents that we possess, because all of us have some talents, all of us have some skills, have some um, something we are unique with, will be guiding us to do as a major thing. So you will see, or we will all see, a lot of people open new businesses with their true potentials, true talents. It's not going to be anymore working for someone, giving money for somebody else's pocket, like, working for somebody, but it's going to be like a really this new thing, service to others collectively. um Less greed, less selfishness, and more it's going to be more of energy. How can I use my talents, my skills to help others, for others to benefit, whether it is people, or the people to benefit from it, or animals to benefit from it, or nature to benefit from it. But it's going to be collective unity of mutual skills and sharing them between one another and making it into your lifelong career. 222. It was 22212, actually. Wait a second. So, yeah, guys, each time you meditate, ask the universe. If you don't know, if you still don't know the answers, ask the universe, ask the divine, ask the God, or whatever you want to name it. Ask the source. What is it that I have that could be beneficial for the highest good of all? And you will receive the sign, the message. Suddenly it's going to be clear to you, you know and I hope that, and I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings, that you will find your right path. This era is all about, and quote, I no longer wanna gonna work my ass off for someone who doesn't appreciate it. I'm gonna start working not hard but smart. I'm gonna be working smart. I'm gonna be working to benefit others. And I'm gonna be doing what I was born to do. Little tip for those of you that are not aware. Mostly those things that you did as a child or you dreamed of, but not manipulated by fairy tales, but really coming from your soul. Yeah, those that you picked up first before you even started watching some fairy tales that, you know a how do you say, enhance your fantasies. Yeah, like being being fairy or being princess. The real things, like, for instance, what were you doing when you were a child? Did you pick up a pen and started drawing? Or did you start singing since you were or did you care for animals very much? Or did you, anything that happens the first 7 years of your life, where the child's brain works on the theta waves. Theta waves is this dreamlike space where you are very connected to other dimensions too. The first 7 years of child's life, 1 to 7. That's where the child is connected to all the dimensions, not only one, yes, 3D, but is connected to all the dimensions and is connected with his higher self, remembers past lives, remembers where he came from, remembers flashes of the the existence beyond this planet. Very important. And for the mothers, for those mothers that are out there gonna see this, I highly recommend first 7 years of your child's life. Anything the child says, take a note, write on a piece of paper, because when the child grows up, it may be significant messages for them regarding to past lives, regarding to find looking for answers when they're, when every one of us is in that period of life when we are searching for answers to better know ourselves. These are very important. A lot of people, a lot of parents, because they weren't aware of these things in past, had tendencies to disregard these. Oh, she probably heard it somewhere in the, kindergarten. Oh, she probably saw it on the TV, and they don't pay attention. But how many cases there are? Mm, a lot of cases of children remembering the past lives, remembering what they were in past life, and was trying to say to the parents, but they didn't listen. And there were those that listened, and what happened, they found the actual links, and then the child stopped being anxious, stopped having depression, stopped having things, because finally was clear with whatever happened. So it's very important to, yeah, that's also true, Versta. But why is it in the first 7 years of a child's life the brain operates on, the actual consciousness operates on the another wavelength, another frequency? It's a theta, you know, theta, theta, theta waves, which is this connection. Then when becomes adult and it's gets all these programmings from the society, indoctrinating from schools and the parents and all those things, the mind shifts to beta. And most of the people that we see go to work from work and work and from work and just like doing the general things, we operate on the logical beta waves. And then if you meditate, if you go to meditation state, that's where, if you are in that state of bliss, that's an alpha wave. If you go into deeper meditating states, you know and if you're naturally connected, you get again to the theta waves and gamma and delta, which is already psychic abilities and connection channelings and those. So this theta is very important, because that's where you can meet with those that passed on. You can That's why many children are experiencing those that have passed over already, and they can see them because they're in that theta way. And then when they try to say to the parents, some of the parents who are not aware of these things, or are, let's say, highly religious and don't believe in those things, between you know dimensions, they disregard it, and can affect the child, that the child can actually stop trusting their own intuition, stop trusting, and becomes teenager with the complexes. So it's very important to really be aware and listen to the child, listen and take notes. I have a friend actually that has a daughter that remembers the past life. She's 4, and because my friend knows about that, because I told her before when she was pregnant, I already started to tell her, like, in case you see something, blah blah. So she started to take notes from the start. So now it makes all sense. So it's very important. It's helpful. It's more helpful to child as well. And when the child is adult, it's gonna be the child is gonna be very grateful that you did that. So it's just a tip for parents out there. Oh, thank you so much, dear Grace, dear Angel. Maybe you are too. It's true. Feel like their future is not so far away now. Welcome and say she is doing reading for people she feels drawn to. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let's see. Let's go for another one then. I don't feel tired yet, so we can do more. But I feel hungry. I should be eating at 2:30 in the morning. Anyways, I know I don't follow these too much, too strictly. Okay, so ah, it's so sweet, Grace. I'm really grateful. Mm, makes yes, versatile. Yeah, also, that's why. Oh, and one more thing, tip for the parents as well. First 7 years, because of the theta waves, there's no filtering. Child between 1 and 7 cannot filter informations. It absorbs everything. So if you tell the child between the first 7 years of life, you are stupid, or you are worthless, or anything negative, even the positive things, you should tell them. uh, there's I think, honestly, I think that the fact that the society started to say to parents, um, don't teach the children for first 7 years not much information because they don't have a sense, they don't. I think that's a tactic, because the first 7 years the child is a sponge, so they can learn fast, and it's not overwhelming. You know, if they're willing and eager to do it, do it. Don't feel like, oh, it's going to be stressful. No, if it's eager to do it, if he really wants to learn something, do it, because they really are. We all been there, okay? And also the negative, be careful what you say, be careful what you let the child to see, because the first 7 years are the crucial thing when a child absorbs every single detail. If you tell him you're stupid, he's gonna carry it for the rest, like, for not rest of his life, for as long as he awakens and heals that trauma. Then he develops insecurities, he develops complexes, he develops a lot of shit, really. So it's very important to be mindful how we talk to the child first 7 years. That's also another thing. Oh yes, birds are chirping in your place, or are you talking about mine? Wow, 2 3 3 3 3. Wow. How many trees are said? There are like 1 2 and 4 trees. 2 3 3 3 3. Wow, that was nice. Okay, so divine numbers all the way. Okay, let's go. So we have 4 people in the house. Mm, okay, so who wants to have a reading? Please type yes at the moment so that I know who should I choose from. Okay? Could you please, all of you that are here at present and want to have reading, type yes right now. Thank you very much. Okay, so we have Kevin and we have our stuff finished. Perfect. All right, so let me focus. Who? Okay, so the third girl is left, yeah? The one with the Destiny. Destiny's gone, yeah? Okay, so she was not meant to get a reading, probably because I got carried away with the spirit message for collective regarding to other things. But maybe that's what she needed to hear, what I've taught her already when I spoke to her. So let's go. Get something to eat, beautiful, and oh no. Oh, thank you, my dear. Look after yourself as well. If you're going to bed, take care. Thank you so much for coming. I'm grateful to see you. And if you already wrote me email, thank you so much. And I'm going to reply as soon as I can. And thank you, my dear. And sweet dreams to you. Love and light, sending a lot of blessings, love, light, and everything that you need. Okay. Take care, my dear. Okay, so okay, okay, Kevin, I think I'm gonna take you first because we are only two of us that said yes. There's only two of you, Kevin and Versatile. So I do first Kevin and then Versatile, and then I'm probably going to go to bed as well. Okay? Is that okay with all of you? Is there anything that universe wants me to know regarding to my connection with Tanya? Okay, dear Kevin, let's see. Okay. Let me go. You want to go to sleep? Go to sleep or just no? Yeah. Okay, okay, this one. Thanks. All right, Kevin. You've got this could be the one and finances and career. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome to my channel. Let's see what it says. I feel John need to do this first. Let's see what we do. Okay, thank you so much, Angels. Wow. Okay. So, dear Kevin, so with this could be the one you've got two of cups, two of water, two cups, and knight of air, which is knight of swords. And with the finances and career, you have eight of air, which is eight of swords in general tarot deck, and the emperor. What zodiac signs are you, by the way, Kevin? What star sign? What star sign, zodiac sign are you? But Even though, even before you tell me, anyways, I still feel the Emperor is you, and the Knight of Air is an energy of Tanya. Thank you all so much for liking and subscribing. We are growing 9 likes. I'm grateful. Thank you. You're Cancer, she's Libra. Okay, that's air sign. So, yeah, this night is her energy, and you are represented by the Emperor. I feel with this, what universe wants to say this moment, the focus is, I feel that Tanya really does love you, and I feel that that connection is mutual. It's I read the Knight of Air just for the informations. Intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. The cards are so old that the text is disappearing. Anyways, so but what I feel with this, because she's heading towards you. Look at this, like she's going the direction to you. If you look at this, I don't know if you see it. Yeah, the two of water. She's heading quickly towards you with this charged cup of love. But what's in between the two of you is eight of air, which is on your side some way, shape, or form. I feel that you're now more focused on healing your, perhaps your insecurities, uh, things. Perhaps you're anxious about finances or career. Maybe you are anxious. You are focused more on the work. Maybe you're focused more on developing your career. You, perhaps it gives you anxiety, or somehow you may feel stuck or trapped in some situation in your life that you want to improve before you get actually to some relationship. So that's kind of these insecurities and these feelings of being afraid not to be secure enough, or maybe not to secure this relationship, or even your family itself. Yes, I feel that it could mean, with this card, eight of swords, that I hear you are dragged to two directions. Somehow, even I hear against your will in a way. Maybe you are trapped in a situation which you need to deal with first, even if you were hoping, or you would love, or you would rather be focusing on maybe your love or relationship matters. But something is kind of like, some energy is forcing you, like inside of you, maybe the fears or anxieties are forcing you to focus on the finances, career, or any way in securing your life. That makes sense. And I feel that she's supportive. I feel that she understands the situation, and she holds that love for you. This could be the one. So definitely feel that she is very good match for you, especially now in this alignment. I feel you're a very good match. But I feel that what needs to happen in here is you need to align as well with your own needs and thoughts. Like, I feel that you are stressing yourself a little bit too much, dear Kevin, which may cause which may cause you sometimes perhaps even sadness, or maybe she may feel a little bit um, sad. uh, Also, there is this I've got this card of deceit and the sadness. um, whether there is some communication needed so that both of you would understand where you stand, because maybe you are afraid to tell her the right reasons for whatever the connection is now, maybe in not a great place, or there is some questions that need to be answered honestly and openly. I feel that some questions haven't been answered because of the anxiety and the fear for the negative outcome. But I would say, whether it's your energy or her energy, I would say that that's unnecessary feelings, because as we mentioned previously, the thoughts are just energies, and let us focus more on what we wish to manifest rather than what we fear that would manifest. And I feel that this is something that stands in between the two of you, may be a little bit stressful for both of you, but there's definitely great love. So that's what universe really tries to point out, that too much too much stress and too much uh, overthinking. I think there's a lot of overthinking. But I feel for some reason this overthinking is mutual. Like you both overthink a little bit. Yeah? Both from the different things, but you both overthinks. Yeah? Does make sense, Kevin? Thank you, but it's too few days for it. Ah, you have birthday. Happy birthday as well. Yeah, Cancer. Of course. I wish you all the beautiful blessings and happiness and everything that you wish in your life. Oh my God, you multitasking. How do you manage to listen to your message, divine message, and do the moderating? Wow, you're amazing. Yeah, I am really focused on my education and career. Yes, a lot at the moment. Yes, I can feel this. You will think of each other as best friends, but don't actually have anything much more. So true, we both overthink a lot regarding all the aspects of life, to be honest. Oh, yes. I can feel it. But honestly, Kevin, best friends, but I think she loves you. She has a love for you. Maybe she doesn't want to tell you. And it's good that you start as best friends, because this could be the one. And as best friends, at least you can get to know each other a lot more deeper, because there's not going to be this kind of facade. And you as a best friends, you can kind of open the vulnerability, as well as seeing yourselves and one another in the most vulnerable and most weaknesses, which could bring you closer as well. But that overthinking is major advice from your divine realm, to try to really work on it, do spiritual work regarding to overthinking. I would say, with this, I would suggest just some meditation practices and affirmations for um, overthinking, and understanding that the thoughts are literally just non-existent energies, that until we give them a focus, they don't need to manifest into reality. It says, I mean, we have said that last time or time before, that normally in the earth time, some somebody measured it eventually. It's they say that if you focus on some thoughts longer than about 20 minutes or 17 to 20 minutes, sorry, seconds, it you actually manifest into reality as a physical reality. So it's very important not to pay attention to those thoughts that hasn't happened. Always think of, if there is a thought, bring yourself to the higher awareness and look at this from higher perspective. That thought that I'm now focusing on, is it actually physically existent? No. Okay, that's just a demon that's trying to grab my attention. I don't care about it. Just a passing cloud. Okay? If you think of something that is physically in front of you, let's say the house in front of you is now crushing and you see it and you're thinking of it. Okay, that's a reality. Okay, that's fine. But if it's some thoughts that you are just thinking, creating in your mind, but they're physically not yet there, it's just insignificant mind creation of BS. Really, like if you say it to yourself this way, your higher self, your higher consciousness, because brain and thoughts are just like a processor in the computer. It's not the entire existence of self. The consciousness is. Consciousness is the one, the awareness, the consciousness is the one that watches the rest, that watches the thoughts, that watches the life, that observes, and that is the main self, the spirit, the consciousness, the awareness. So once we are in tune with this fact, it's easier for us to heal the overthinking. I tell you one thing, I used to be incredible overthinker. And sometimes, we are human beings. So that means that sometimes when there's so many negative things happening or triggerings, we can easily get to the lower vibration. In that lower vibration state, we tend to get to old patterns. And sometimes when I happen to get to quite low state, I tend to still overthink. But then I catch myself and I say to myself, oh no, no, no. I know what that is. I explain it to myself. My awareness starts to be again back on track. And I say to myself, okay, stop doing that, stop overthinking. Now I understand what the thoughts are, and I don't want to manifest that into my reality. So now I'm focusing on what I want to happen. And then I start imagining what I want to happen, you know, and or do some meditation or do something. It's very important to, more you start being aware, more you start catching yourself. First you may catch yourself after you thought of these things, after you were overthinking, but sooner or later your awareness will start catching you in the middle, then at the beginning, and then even before you even start overthinking, suddenly your awareness starts catches this and shifts. Okay, it's about practice, because a lot of things we experience is because of the programming from past, indoctrination of the school, the society, the parents, and so on and so forth. So it's very hard to get rid of the programming quickly. If it's already stored in subconscious, it takes a lot of time to create a new programming. It's all about like a habit, okay, that you have. Like it we it requires patience. So even if somebody would tell you, like judge you or criticize you, like you're overthinking too much, you are like this that, it's a first it's irrelevant, second is not helpful, and third is just annoying because like you need to find your own pace to get rid of those things. So it's very important for, now maybe you will start being aware of it. And there's actually there's a great spiritual teacher called Muji that actually explains it very nicely as well. He has a nice words for it. I randomly found him some time ago, and I was actually happy because like it was really another way of explaining it. And if you're interested, you can watch him. You can see him. Maybe it would help you, Kevin. I did tell her that I like her long back, and at that time she said that it's good that we stay friends, but should be beneficial for both of us. So true, it's very important to be mindful of that. Yes, yes, yes. You see, I think she develops the feelings for you, the two, because the two of water is on her side, especially. Okay, Spirit wants me to change the deck. This one. So please and just. Okay, wow, that wanted to jump out. Look, I like Spirit Realm wanted me to change the deck, and I had to take this one. It guided me to take this one, and rightfully so because this was waiting to jump out. I didn't even manage, and it was just like jumping like a magician's like. So listen, when I think of you, I feel your soul within me so intensely. That's on her side. Isn't this beautiful? Kevin, it's good to be best friends. Let it flow naturally. But once you both learn, my chair is getting old. It's really cracking. Oh, okay. Um, I feel when the right time comes, you will feel it. You will feel both the right moment. But overthinking is the lesson here. That's what the universe points out very much. Okay? Overthinking, worrying about things that haven't happened yet. Maybe you're worrying, maybe that's the sadness. Maybe you're worrying, what if she doesn't like me? What if this? What if that? What if this? This is only the overthinking, okay? And I feel that there could be something in her life that made, maybe in her childhood, I feel, that made her hide her feelings or put on the mask because of the fears and overthinking that maybe I will get hurt or something like that. So it would be nice, perhaps, and very helpful if you became together like a little bit more transparent and maybe not so self-conscious about different things, but be more spontaneous, be more like self, like let her into your bubble. uh, oh, and on your side you have, I understand you now and believe in you and us. Kevin, the child was brutal. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's why she came like Knight of Air, Knight of Swords, which is normally very mm, not cold, but somebody who hides their emotions, is not really used to express the emotions. And if they have emotions, they tend to hide it in, um, after for anger, or they release it in weird ways, like could be anger, could be somehow frustration, could be overthinking. It's the overthinking on the side, I feel, and I've heard now. It's um I can't remember the word. It went and it came and went. It's I know the meaning, but I can't remember the word. It's kind of like, I try to explain it the other way. The overthinking for her is a way to hide the real emotions. Mhm. It's the way to cover up cover up the need to express emotions because of the fear in past, that was the emotion were suppressed. That's the word I was looking for. The emotions in past were suppressed, and she learned to hide them very well. And instead of allowing the love enter, she have this defense mechanism. Let's rather stay friends because it's less hurtful in case you would hurt me, in case I would have to go through the same thing or something like that. But the truth is, I think of you and I feel your soul within me so intensely, but I can't express it yet. So I am sad because I can't express them and I don't know how. I'm scared to express them. So I am sad because I would love to express them, but I can't at the moment. For you, Kevin, let it flow naturally. She will find her way. She will find a way. Be open to her with your feelings, but not too pushy, right? Always follow your intuition. Always try to listen to intuition, not your thoughts. Okay, your thoughts, now we know that your thoughts are trying to manipulate you into insecure things. So now you need to rely on your intuition only, and on your guts, your gut feeling. Whatever your gut feeling tells you, go there. Okay? If you feel your gut feeling is telling you that now it's time to focus my career and finances, do it. It will give her time, perhaps, to heal her wounds. Okay, does make sense? So, what's the overall advice? Beautiful angels, the last card. What's the overall advice for Kim to do? Renewal. Renewal, reconciliation, Archangel Jeremiah. Review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. Okay? It doesn't mean that all of it means. It means either or, either or. Okay? So, whatever resonates with you the most. What I see in this is, now it's the period of time of your friendship where you both need to work on your weaknesses, on those things that don't allow you to be fully yourselves. Evaluate everything, go through everything that you have in your life that you need to heal, that you need to um, deal with. Renewal means also reconciliation card. So when the time is right, there is going to be reconciliation and you will feel it. Spirit tells me you will feel it. Don't worry. Don't be overthinking, when is it going to be and how is this going to happen, and should I do something, or am I doing too much, or am I doing not enough? Don't worry. The right time comes, I feel. Right time comes, I hear. Any more? Okay, I feel drawn to one more of this with this renewal. Just give me one more. Okay, thank you. All right. We have a baby in again, but doesn't have to mean baby, eh? It meant baby for the girl before, but for you it doesn't need to mean baby. It means the renewal. Look, renewal, new beginnings. Perhaps you need to renew the relationship, the friendship with a new approach. I feel minus the overthinking, minus the anxieties on both sides. So I feel that you could maybe try together if you are very open to one another in a way, talking together, like you can maybe slowly approach with a different approach, with a new approach. Trust in divine timing. Yes, it has been the theme of the life now, actually. Yeah, you see, everybody is guided to this direction. If I can tell you my own example experience, I've been going through weird roller coasters times, and what I've the only conclusion of all that is the same thing as you're saying. The universe is telling me, no matter what you do, girl, you need to trust the divine timing. You need to trust because you don't have the steering wheel in your hands. I have it. So that's sometimes painful, but it's the only way. We just need to trust the universe with this timing, you know? So I hope it made sense. I hope it helped you. Try to find a new approach. Meditate on it. Okay, I hear meditate on it. You will get the answer. And don't be afraid to ask. Another way. Don't be afraid to ask. Sit in meditation and ask the universe. Ask the universe. Universe, divine universe, what do you want to have me do? What do you want to have? Where do you want to have me go now? What do you want to have me say and to whom? Okay, and how? L- Divine universe, you know, show me the guidance, and you will receive. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm grateful to help you. I'm so grateful. So, oh, but look, limited beliefs, everything can be changed. Nothing is forever, especially this Aquarius era. It's going to be very much about awakening, mass awakening. And those with limited beliefs may start being more aware of difference. So, this could be the one. Look, you go with the flow, go where the universe guides you. Now perhaps you may um, have a period when you focus on making your life more, yeah, more successful, more convenient for you, more better for you. Like what is your vision of greatness in your life? And then when you are fully aligned with your life and yourself, overthinking is going to disappear, and the relationship will go. And because you may be aligned energetically on one, energetically you may help her to deal with hers, because we all as a collective influence one another even without knowing. Okay. That's what I have for you, dear. Kevin, thank you so much for putting trust in me. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings from the universe. And may everything that you going through unfold in the perfect ways under grace. Okay? Thank you, dear Kevin. You're very welcome. Interconnected. Exactly. Hello, Ellie. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. Copy mechanism. Okay. So, versatile finish was the next. Yes. And then, for those of you that came last, we are taking the last person versatile finish. Thank you so much for coming. And if you would like to have free readings next time, please like and subscribe and hit that bell so that you are hopefully guaranteed. I'm not in charge of algorithm and YouTube, but if we all pray, uh, hopefully you will get notified when I'm next live so you can have your readings. Okay? So if you enjoy this channel, if you enjoy my energy, if you enjoy the way I read, if you just enjoy this, just like and subscribe, and I'll be grateful. Okay? Thank you. So, versatile finish. Okay, dear Kevin, thank you so much for your help, for everything, for your lovely words, for being such a lovely spirit, and for everything that you are and you do. Have a good night, and thank you so much for coming again. I'm grateful. Thank you. You're very welcome. Very welcome. It was pleasure. Okay. Thank you for putting trust in me, Kevin. Okay, so this is gonna be the last reading. Do we still have our stuff finished with us? What is waiting for me on my path to my end of the year goals? Okay, so let's go for it. Okay. Okay. So you have okay. So you have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You have a Knight of Fire, Knight of Wands. You have a Nine of Air, Nine of Swords. You have King of Fire, King of Wands. You have a Balance, which is Temperance in general deck. And you have Two of Air, Two of Swords. Okay? With this attraction, do we have any more messages with this attraction? Okay, thank you. Express your love. Express your love, okay? But came reverse. I don't do reversals normally with this tarot deck, but we're gonna keep it in mind, okay? Let's see where it goes. So, dear, we're start finish. So, we're just waiting for you on your path to your end of the year goals. I don't know whether these were your goals, but there is some love coming. Okay, there's some love. I don't know if you have it as goals, but there, what the universe wants to, and all the collective want to let you know that there will be someone that, or maybe it's already in your present moment, that will be major focus or one of the major focuses in your life, where you may need to deal with this situation in a more focused way. Okay, be careful of um, overthinking it as well, but more like creating yourself unnecessary fears and fear-based situations. Okay, which means with this Nine of Swords, I feel that you may be worrying too much. Like the previous reading was about overthinking, this one is about too much worrying about something, too much worrying. I don't know, I feel, is there any problem with your dad? Do you have a dad or some father figure that may be worrying you in a way? Some masculine energy that is very passionate, communicative. Could be also the partner that we are talking about. You have a knight and you have a king of fire. Both knight and king, one of the knight can represent you. Okay, versus the finish. You could be, you find yourself that like one of them, this card says a passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless, sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time of the essence. Think things through carefully. Yeah, that's going to be about the worries. Doesn't have to be you as well as it could be just the situation. Yeah, as it portrays here. Like could be you, your energy could be somebody else. It could be situation. With this, actually, I feel that it's you portrayed in that energy heading towards worries about someone of a king of king of fire, king of wands, and the universe is trying to guide you to stop worrying about things that didn't happen, because you can fulfill your fears into reality, right? You need to try to be more adventurous. You need to try to be more passionate about things that you want rather than too much fear about things that may go wrong. I have a feeling that you may get this kind of tendencies, um, thinking always a glass half empty. Let's say if there's some situation that you need to deal with, you always think first about things that could go wrong rather than things that could go right. Now the universe is guiding you, is trying to advise you to change that mindset. It's a process, right? It can't be all like at once or just like a very fast pace. It's actually a process. So this is going to be something that you need to focus on when you are dealing with your goals. Stop these worries that tend to go into negative mindset, because you may enter that manifestation field of negative events instead of manifesting what you really want. Okay. Hello, Moinulak. Thank you so much for coming. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Wale, Wale. Okay, Wale. Very nice. You're so sweet. Uh, if you like and subscribe, maybe we can do the reading next time, because I'm literally going to leave after this reading. I'm sorry to but I can give you after this, I can give you guys just angel message. This can be just one message, just so that you don't leave with empty hands. This is going to be angel's advice, and if you want concrete questions, it might need to be next time, okay? Because here's already 3:21 in the morning, so I'm going to go to sleep as well. So we've been here for 3 hours. Oh, sorry, it's not 3:21. I'm looking at. Oh, well, I was close. It's 3:15. Okay. I've been here for 3 hours and 21 minutes already in this chat, in this video, but it's 3:15 as well. So versatile makes sense. Versatile finish. Are you here? Versatile finish. So what else? Okay, so there will be something that will trigger you, that will force you to express your feelings a little bit more openly, because there is somebody that has two faces. It's like not really honest, and I feel it could be this king of fire, this king of wands. You could be dealing with some fire sign, doesn't have to be, but they represent this energy of motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. But what I feel, this is what card says, but what I feel the connected is that this person may be way too focused on his own achievements, that perhaps maybe he needs, there's this kind of like energy of not being entirely honest, and there needs to be the balance. So I feel that what you're going to be dealing with is like getting your connections with other people in balance, and where there is no honesty, you're going to be releasing these people. When there is honesty, you're going to be keeping them in your field of energy. Okay, that's what I feel could represent friends, people. Doesn't have to represent complete person, but that's what I feel. And you're gonna be, your goals are gonna be triggered if you continue having a lot of worries, and looking at the situations in that angle of negative thinking. So there needs to be balance. So what I feel, in terms to make your goals successful, I feel you will learn to develop balance in your mind, body, and spirit, balance in your environment with other people, balance in your skills, self-discipline. I feel that you're going to be you're going to develop self-discipline where you're going to start focusing on what you really plan to achieve, which is brilliant. I feel the determination is you as well, like in this one, that you're really determined to make these goals realistic and successful. And I think it's going to be very much successful. But there is this need to, okay, we have one more card. There's this need, oh yes, intuition. See, high priestess, there's this need to focus on uh, manifesting your positive outcomes, what you really wish to manifest. Let's say if you have your online business, let's say, yeah, okay, and you have never done it before and you are trying to open an online business, and you, let's say, I don't know, anything, yeah, your patterns in past used to be always like feels like it could have been like been afraid to start up something because you've been worried and too much worried about what's the outcome going to be, and is this situation actually going to bring me fruit, and am I good enough? And now the universe is asking you to use your intuition wisely, to use your intuition and have patience. Okay, with this high priestess. Also, it says consider carefully what you want before acting. Consider carefully what you want before acting. Yeah, basically, when you do the worries thing, it kind of puts you in the lower vibration when you don't really feel like thinking clearly, because in that state of mind we feel blurred, we feel like really there's no many options, but then we overseeing important things and signs that universe gives us. So now it's universe really is trying to guide you to reconnect with your higher self. So if you don't meditate, I would suggest you to do some form of meditation. Let's say if you don't like the meditating, like with the meditation music and aligning with yourself, you can go to nature, sit with the trees, hug the trees, sit in the grass, in the meadows, in the park, somewhere near nature, because nature is healing and it's awakening you. Sit with animals, same, animals are healing, they're awakening, they are natural healers. So go somewhere with nature. I recommend you also to ground yourself. So if you can, take your shoes and socks off and just walk bare feet on the grass, on the soil, something that is nature made, not man made. So no concrete, no whatever they're called, bricks or whatever. Mm, Try to walk on the soil, the grass, uh, bare feet, and imagine your roots, because all of us have roots, not only trees or plants, but we all have roots, but our roots are energetic. The roots are not visible to the eyes, it's visible to third eye, it's visible to our higher self. So imagine your roots through your third eye, imagine your roots through your feet, growing within the ground inside, and just that's how you ground yourself as well. And change the diet, try to eat more alkaline diet, try to eat more fresh fruit and vegetables, because that all has energy, less processed food, less commercial food, because all that contains a lot of chemicals that blocks the pineal gland, blocks the chakras, and so on and so forth. So it's very important for you to balance yourself. Yeah, I feel that very strongly with this. I feel that if you feel stuck or if you feel that your goals are not moving, it's because universe is guiding you. Universe has postponed your goals, because first you need to align with yourself, align with your higher self in terms to have those goals um working for you. You know, those goals need to mature, but first you need to align yourself with your healing your weaknesses and wounds, acknowledging them. Okay, I feel that you are in denial in many situations, in many ways, and there are things maybe that you are could be too painful or could be too um, irritating, but you feel you don't want to deal with them, you refuse dealing with them. But I feel unless you don't open that, and now you're unwilling to make some decision and unwilling to open this and make these problems and solve these problems. Unless you do that, I feel that it's going to be standstill. The universe is guiding you to, it's not that the universe is trying to punish you. The universe is trying to align you with the best version of yourself, because then the universe knows, and the higher consciousness knows, that that's where you are the perfect creator. We all are guided the same way. So you need to focus on this. So this is going to be major focus on that. Okay. Mm, could be also regarding to love, career, could be regarding to anything that you aim for. Okay. If you aim for some love, then interpret it to your love. If you aim for a career, interpret it to your career or anything. But I feel that the intuition is major advice. You need to follow your intuition. You need to be patient, and you need to really think through and stop worrying. Okay, that's what I feel for you, dear Versta. Finish. I hope it made sense. I give you angel card as well, and I give you angel card to you deleted your messages and now I forgot what was your name. Minwale? Moinwale? Monwale? Mm. Hello, yes, Shilas North. How are you? Welcome to my channel. Thank you. Hello, Pooja Gupta. Welcome and thank you all so much for coming. I'm going to be leaving, but please like and subscribe if you would like to catch me next time for the free readings. I'll be more than happy to give you readings. Okay. If you want, whoever is here, I'm going to pour answer Angel's message for every one of you that didn't receive reading today, just so that you don't have to leave with empty hands. But if it wasn't your time for reading, it means that the universe didn't have the particular message for you now. It wasn't aligned. So whenever you are in alignment, remember you will get a message from the right person, right place, and right time. Okay. So thank you so much for coming. So this is gonna be message for Versatile finish, just to finish this. So please Versatile finish. Okay, thank you so much. Versatile finish. The loving thought triggers a loving response. Your love is felt and appreciated. An angel surrounds you. A sacred union is born. The union of twin souls within the threefold flame. Yeah, that could be also for twin flames. If you have twin flame and if you're dealing with a twin flame, interpret it to the twin flame. But basically, the foundation is the same, yeah? That's your message, okay? Thank you, Versta Finish. I don't see you answering, so hopefully you're still there. If not, I hope you will replay this message, okay? Thank you so much for putting trust in me. I hope it made sense. I didn't see any responses. So hopefully it made sense, and hopefully I'm sending you love, light, and a lot of blessings for whatever you're aiming for. May it comes to you in the right time, the right place. May it aligns with you in perfect ways under grace. Thank you so much. Okay, you're very welcome. Thank you so much. Did it make sense? Okay, yes, she loves North. So this is gonna be for you. Please. Okay, I feel this one. So your message is you are a jewel even though you may not see it. Perfect. Versatile finish, thank you. What you consider imperfect is an illusion. Yet, even darkness you shine eternally bright. This is for you. Yes, she loves North. Okay? I hope it makes sense. And Manu. Okay, I killed your name, but Mona Monwala. Oh dear. Basically, M is there. M, so whatever. This is message for you, okay? Your spiritual awareness is growing, and so too is your sexuality. Sensuality is heightened, and this has a magic effect on the one you love. A sacred union is reborn. Love is the present moment. This is your message. Monwala. Okay, guys, this is it. 3:36, 3.5 hours I've been here, so it's quite a lot, and we are getting light already because it's also 2:30 in the morning. So thank you so much everybody for coming, for liking, subscribing, donations. I'm grateful. Thank you, and I hope to see you next time. If you like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Hopefully you're gonna be notified that I'm gonna be live next time. And Natalie, unfortunately I'm leaving now, so if you would like to stay tuned to my next live, like and subscribe and hit notification bell, and hopefully you're going to get YouTube is going to give you notifications for me next time. Okay, bye everybody, take care, love you all, sending love, light, all the blessings. May you all be well and take care, and bye, good night, have a lovely time, bye.